Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the OmathaCraft Season 4 server. In today's episode, it is episode 41, and before we log on for today's episode, I've been informed by Pyro that I need to record. I think I logged off at my base, so that's where I'm guessing we're going to log in on. There's 6 people online, including Pyro, and right, here we go. Don't know where I logged off. Oh, okay, so I'm at my bee farm. So I was doing a little bit of AFKing over here, just gathering some more resources, as you can see, just over here. And so yeah, let's head back to the overworld. Now, I am just going to record the whole thing, just in case I do come across anything. Okay, so I think I set my spawn at my base last, so here we go. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of this. That must be a smiley face there on purpose. What's that there on the side? I can't tell you what that makes. I'm not sure if that's meant to be words or something. I can't tell that. Right, okay. Oh, there's another sign on the roof. Okay, so there's some of the soon signs. We can get rid of those. Pyro's still there, so sorry Pyro, you've been caught in the act. Looks as if I should have a rail. But I'm kind of scared. I don't want to die. There's a lot of redstone. I want to cross up there. So we need a minecart. Well, let's go and get a minecart. What are you doing? Right, okay, so if we pop up here, I've got myself a chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of that off, keep a bit of food. Yeah, I'm scared to do this, to be honest. But we can't lose anything. I don't mind losing a bit of that. Pyro down there. Let's put that back. Right, okay, here we go. Put the lever. On a bit of a roller coaster thing going on here. Oh, well that's a bit probably not intended. You know what, I'm just going to do this on foot because of the skill here. I'm guessing I should fall down there, so I'm gonna fall. And didn't make that either. Yeah, no, got to be honest, things aren't doing too well in terms of game design right here. So I think what I was meant to do is I meant to come up here. And maybe there was something that was supposed to be up here. It's a bit dark up here. Does that say 1K? I think it does. Do I stand up here? I'm confused. I'm quite confused. What do I think of the journey? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. It was a bit lacking in minecart rails. I think that might have been your downfall there, Pyro. But it's a big version of my head. That was a lot of concrete. Oh, that was definitely a lot of concrete. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from down the stairs, so I can probably just fly up. Anyway, we'll just die. It'd be quicker. I think that's about the third or fourth time I've died now. But yeah, no, we'll go and grab our stuff and take a proper look at this thing. Okay, so yeah, there it is. I just didn't understand. I think that was my that was the problem. I just didn't know what was going on, and the lack of trust for me to Pyro was obviously evident there. And there is now a hole in my hand. But this is one big version of me. This is one big version of me. Now, funnily enough, I was actually planning on putting up the building around on these 2 farms today, but the big road was kind of in the way, so we might have to have a think about how that is going to work. But yeah, no, that's That's one big build. That's a lot of concrete. That is definitely a lot of concrete. I was going to try and land on the chimneys just there, but yeah, there we go. So Pyro's given us a thank you for 100 subs. So thank you very much, Pyro. We've got 1k, and yeah, you might in future need to light your builds up a bit better because this isn't exactly great considering the whole base is spawn-proofed apart from this box. So this has a bit of a mob spawner. Oh my word, yeah. Right, okay. So there we go. That's I just wasn't expecting it. I just was not expecting it. But yeah, there we go. We got a big rover in our base, and I currently have a potion of slow falling, so I could take a couple of screenshots for thumbnails. Tell you what, those potions are amazing. But yeah, no, this thing is we're gonna have to think of something to do with this. So I'm going to have to get my thinking cap on and see what we can do with this this big model of my skin. I'm not too sure just yet. But no, that's really nice. So thank you very much, Pyro. And now we need to have a think about what we're going to do in today's video. Okay, so we have headed over here to the mall because I wanted to go and check on our redstone shop to see if we've had any requests. So let's go and head inside. And by the way, even more shops are popping up in here. It's actually really quite exciting. The anvil's broken. Oh no, the anvil's up there. Aha. We can press a button and look at this. The anvil comes right down. There we go. We got the anvil just there. Very, very nice. Anyways, let's have a look in the chest. Barry. So Barry has requested something, and I'm guessing someone renamed it and then unrenamed it. So it doesn't stack. But anyways, we'll go with it. So Barry wants a request. So I reckon what we should do now is go meet up with Barry and see what redstone thing he wants doing. Okay, so we are over here at the Fantasy District because this is where Mr. Barry lives. Now I'm hoping he's in his castle somewhere. Lovely looking castle, I've got to say. There he is. Hello, Barry.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Pardon the track on the floor. I was dealing with villagers.
Well, fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's probably the easiest way to get them around. Yeah. Well, you've left a request in our redstone shop, and I was wondering, what is your request?
You may have noticed when you walk through here, there's literally no protection, like at all.
That yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
And it's become a problem occasionally, but it's not that big of a problem. So I've kind of like been too late to do it myself. But I wanted to get a door in here, like maybe like a honey block redstone door thingy, and that's kind of your area of expertise. And like if you look underneath here, I do have some rooms, and I can move them both in one block if need be. But I also have like room because like all of this area is actually fully dirt and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So, like I can move both of these back in, so you'd have this 4x4.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about getting some kind of door set up.
Yes, like a piston one that goes up and down, kind of cool.
Okay, so we're thinking basically a 4x4 door.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that can definitely be sorted out. What I'm thinking is maybe one that comes up from the floor and just goes up to the top and comes back down again.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
I have spent a fair old whack of time here in the redstone testing world. I say redstone testing world, it's just my testing world full stop. It's got all kinds of bits and pieces. But anyways, this is the area I've been working in, and we went through a whole bunch of different designs. Firstly, I was thinking we could go for some kind of vault door. And then I was messing around with just different piston extenders there, so I was coming up with my own vault door, and it just got too confusing, so I kind of just gave up on that idea. Then I popped over here and I was thinking, well, maybe we have a fully retractable one that goes down into the floor using honey blocks and slime blocks, as they can go right next to each other. However, that brings up a lot of issues for the quadruple piston extender I was planning on using. So I was thinking, well, what else can we do? Then I spoke to Barry and I said, well, why not we do something like this? Let's just use gravity blocks. They are so much easier to work with a lot of the time because they fall straight down. We don't have to do retraction circuits. So I started playing around with a few different designs of quadruple piston extenders. Wow, that is a big word. And let's just grab the one block I chose. Was not a solid block, but there we go. Let's place a block down in here. So this was one design I came up with. If we place that up, you'll see that I think this designer might have broken it, but yeah, as you can see, we have been playing around with lots of different designs, but that's an extender right here. But this is what we have ended up with, and this is completely full wide. So this is going to fit into the space Barry has for us just perfectly. And it's fully tileable, so you can make this as big as you want it to. So what we have is we have a quadruple piston extender. Now this is what this whole circuit here, the circuit in blue, all these observers here do, plus those 4 pistons there. Now we have to have some solid blocks on the bottom, because if we didn't, let's just break these and let's activate this circuit just like this. We're going to press that button. You'll see they go up, and obviously they're not going to stay up, so they're not high enough anyway. And then what's going to happen is when we break this, they're going to start breaking on the piston irons. As you can see, they start popping off and all that kind of business. So what we need to do is we actually need to have solid blocks in here. Now it doesn't matter what type of solid blocks these are, as these will never be seen. So what we'll do is put those in, and just with that very small change, so we're pushing up 5 blocks per piston extender, and if we do that, there we go, you'll see that that block there actually gets spat upwards. And there we go, the door is up. So we're going to have it on a button toggle. We might speak to Barry, see what he wants to do. He might also want to do something on the inside. I don't know what is up to him to do, but he can easily do something like this. He can match the outside. He could build up something just on the inside as well, so the door matches up nicely. That is completely up to him. Also, the nice thing about this door is with gravity blocks, there are lots of different colours. There are lots of different colours. He can also use sand. He can use gravel. And if he really wanted to, you can use anvils. I don't know why you want to use anvils for a door, but that is obviously a possibility. So there we go. That is the door we are going to be building on the server for Barry. So what we now need to do is head over to his base, dig out the space we're going to need. As you can see, it does go down into the floor fairly deep. So we're going to have to dig out that space, make sure we've got that all ready for us. Then we can get onto the server and we can actually build this thing. Very exciting. Okay, I thought we'd do a bit of a progress update, and what we have so far is down the bottom, as you can see, we have the activation circuit. So currently that redstone torch is on, which unpowers those redstone torches which are going to be activating this whole system. And alongside that, we have all of our pistons in place. Now what we need to do is we need to actually start working on the actual quadruple piston extender, which is pretty much the last bit that actually needs to be done. So I'm actually getting up my testing world over on the side at the moment, so we can try and build a little bit up on the go. So we are going to grab our iron trapdoors. They're going to go in just like that, and we need to move this redstone torch quite quickly. So let's, for the moment, come and pop that just down there. That won't interfere with the rest of the build. So then we're going to pop up here, and then we're going to want to start putting in our observers. This is going to be a bit difficult because we want to place an observer going into that block just like that. So we need to keep doing that. Now these pistons are probably going to be going up and down all over the place. So we're going to have to keep an eye on those guys just for a minute. But hopefully we can get the rest of these observers in. Now these are going to be activating these bottom pistons, as you can probably imagine, just like that. Now I think we're going to have to break into the walls just here. This is very tight, as you can see. So yeah, this is what we're doing now. I don't think this is going to take too long. Now that's going to go a bit mad and yeah, pull them all around, but we'll just reset all of this and hopefully this should all work perfectly. Well, I'm stuck in a hole. However, I think we've actually done it. I wasn't expecting it to be done this quick, but I think we've done it. So what we now need to do is, well, let's not fall in the hole. We need to go and grab ourselves a wooden button. Now that is going to be the activation source for the time being. We might go and chat with Barry, see if there's anything in particular he would like as the activation source. It might just be he wants a button. And we'll probably have to rig up a button on this side and on the other side so it all works well. But what we're going to do is we're going to hope these pistons will fire these blocks right up. So those stone bricks there should hopefully come across on those blocks there when we come and activate this system. So to activate this, we're going to have to do a little bit of working around just here. So I'm going to set up a quick activation circuit and hopefully this will work. Okay, so I've rigged up our stone button just here without activating the whole system and breaking everything, and hopefully when we press this button, yeah, things are moving, and hopefully if we pop up the top, look at that, our stone bricks, they're up at the top. That's exactly where we want to be seeing them. So that's going to be holding up all the concrete powder which will go there. So we can imagine the door would be closed in this state here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump back down the bottom just like that, and we're going to press the button once again, and hopefully this will close the door so the stone bricks are all the way back down, and there should be, yes, a 4-block gap. The door's done. The door is done. How awesome is that? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get it just temporarily a bit of concrete powder in place for Barry, and then he can switch it out for whatever he likes. Hello, Barry.
Are you there?
The door should be complete. Do you want to do the honours and press the button?
If this all breaks, then do I get a refund?
No, it just means it isn't done. Because you haven't paid yet, so how can you get a refund for something you haven't paid for?
That looks really dope.
Door closed. And let's say you're wanting to get in. Door opens.
Yeah, I have a question though. Hold on. There. Okay, that's what I thought.
Barry.
Oh, what? Yeah, yes, sir.
It is fully done this time. It's fully done. It's not broken. You can press the button and your door will shut. And it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes down. And it fools you for a second, and it goes down, but it goes back up again. And there you go. Your door's shut. No mobs are getting in there. And then it drops down into the floor, and you're on your way in.
There's a button over here so we can shut it up again.
And on the
Trapped
inside...
in here forever now, Rover.
That's a bit scary.
It's okay, there's a door upstairs if you want to leave.
Oh, cheers, thanks. And yeah, a button to open it as well. So, perfect. I'm guessing that is what you wanted.
That is pretty close to what I wanted, so I'll take it. I'm quite happy with that.
And the thing is, you can change out that purple concrete to whatever colour you want of concrete powder or sand.
It goes with the purple of the blue terracotta.
Yeah, or redstone or red sandstone or...
Funny thing is, I actually went into my testing world, figure out what block I was going to choose to have as a gravity block based. I actually picked out purple terracotta or purple concrete powder myself. When you showed me the design, you also picked it. I'm like, great minds think alike.
Yeah. So we didn't communicate at all between this. So in terms of how you're gonna pay for this, Barry.
Okay.
Now I'm not the kind of person who needs diamonds, so I'm not gonna ask you for diamonds.
Okay.
I have something I would prefer.
What would you prefer?
Now, while building this, I used redstone resources. So what I'm going to ask you is for some redstone resources.
Like, you mean the ones in those chests over there?
Well, I'd just like a cup. I'd like to get a stack of pistons, just regular pistons, please.
Okay.
And a stack of chests.
Well, I can do one of those things probably right off the bat.
I think that will act as a good payment because I'm always using pistons and I never have enough. And I've got a big slime farm, so if I need sticky pistons, I can quickly convert them. And chests, it's something else I'm always using. So I thought, why not? Let's ask for what we need. Make payments on the server useful once again.
Well, then be a bit, but I can do that.
Cool. Well, you know where my mailbox is, so thank you very much, Barry. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I really wish you asked for diamonds, but okay, bye.
See you. I thought we'd finish off today's episode back over here at the base, taking a look at Rover once again. Now, you'll see what I've actually done is I've actually placed around tons upon tons of sea lanterns just to make it completely spawn-proof. Because our base, as you'll know, is completely spawn-proof. There are torches absolutely everywhere. All the caves are lit up underground to make our farms super efficient. So, to keep everything that way, I have lit up the top and the insides of Rover for the time being. However... yeah, I'm going to still think up some ideas and some plans of what we're going to do with Rover. I've already got a few ideas lingering about, but if you've got any ideas of what we could do with this mega model of my skin, let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to see that. But yeah, so there we go. That is today's episode almost over and finished with. Because yeah, well we haven't done too badly. We've reacted to this mega build, and we've also done a little bit of redstone at Fort Barry, meaning we have one more happy customer. Well, the first happy customer from our redstone support shop. So if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help out the channel quite a bit. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.